Hello everybody, welcome back to Jared Opens a Box, and yes, it's just me again today, which is okay, but we have some really cool things for you guys in today's video, and honestly, it just being me might make today's video slightly easier, and the reason that I say that is because this is probably one of the more interesting episodes of Jared Opens a Box that we're going to be doing here, because the items that we have are very, how do I put it? They're big. That's the best way to put it. And I don't know how this is going to work, but you know what? We're just going to give it a shot and see what happens. But back in 2021, we did a video on a statue, the first Funko statue, which was a Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Freddy and Gregory statue, which was really cool. And I honestly thought that was going to be it. I didn't think we were getting any more statues. Even though the concept was really cool, I just thought, it was the one and done thing, for Security Breach to be unique. But Funko thought, no, you know what, we're going to make some more statues, this time kind of going back into some of the previous games with some of the more popular characters in the FNAF series, and they picked two pretty dang good ones, I'm not going to lie. I'm very excited to open these and see how they are. We're just going to have to see how this goes. But yes, we have more FNAF Funko statues, 2 of them to be exact. I will try to show them to you guys. We'll start off with the first one. I got to grab it here. It's a very heavy item. All right, so here it is. This is the first statue we have today. It is none other than Foxy. That's right. We have Foxy here, one of the classic animatronics. Obviously, he's probably one of the most popular animatronics to ever exist in the FNAF universe, so it made sense to have him as a collectible statue here, which is actually what they call them. It says so on the top of the box there. It has the Funko logo. The back and front of the boxes are pretty much the same, so not really anything to show there. So yeah, let's see what this looks like. I'm genuinely really excited to see what this looks like here. So let's figure out how this opens. That is always the tricky part, trying to figure these things out. Is that tape? It's not tape. Oops. I don't know if that was supposed to open that way or not, but you know what? We are just gonna make it work. There we go. Okay. I'm making some progress here, folks. There we go. At least you won't have to see me struggling. Everything's kind of off camera. All right, here we go. Oh boy. Try to get this here. Wow, this thing is huge. Oops. So how's your guys' day going? This thing is actually huge. Like, this is just a general idea of what I'm dealing with here. Everything's just breaking, just falling apart. Hey, there we go. That's progress. Maybe. Maybe. There we go. There, we can finally get rid of that piece. Get rid of that piece there. Holy cow. That was amazing. That was truly amazing. Alright. I'll pick it all up later. I'm definitely going to need a trash bag for all that. Alright, wow, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. So here is our first statue for today. Very heavy, but also very well detailed. And that's a good thing. I mean, these things cost probably, what, close to $60 with shipping and taxes and everything like that. So you definitely get what you pay for with this one. And this is Foxy, obviously based off of his FNAF 1 appearance. This is the first time, I believe, Funko has ever done Pirates Cove in its entirety, which is awesome. They even have the floor textured on the inside there, which is kind of hard to see, but it is there. Also, he has his sign that says "It's me" right there. That's a pretty good detail, I'm not gonna lie. The rest of Foxy himself is also fairly well detailed. He does have both of his eyeballs, which is also accurate to FNAF 1. He wears the eye patch, but he has a perfectly working eye under it, so just for the decoration, being a pirate and all that. There is the hook right there, also fairly well detailed. He actually is also textured as well, both the joints and the, I guess that's not really fur, it's not flocked or anything, but you can definitely feel some sort of texture there. He's got the mechanical legs right there, he's got his pants, and of course he's got his tears in his chest region. Overall, that is phenomenal. I mean, seriously, these things are incredible. Really well detailed. Even the bottom down here has the checkerboard floor, which is similar to the FNAF 1 location and that one's checkerboard floor. But these things are sick. Even the teeth and everything, fairly well detailed. Thought it would have been really cool if they had the endoskeleton showing on the inside there, but you can't complain too much. I think they did a fairly good job with this. The eyebrows, the tuft of fur on the top of the head, everything is just really well detailed. And it goes to show that Funko really can put a lot of effort into something when they put their minds to it. And this is a great example of that. Hopefully we get to see more statues and stuff like that in the future. But these things are a pain to, to open, as you can see. So it'll be a while probably till we see more. But this is a very good addition to my FNAF collection. Good addition to anyone's FNAF collection. I definitely would recommend getting this for your collection. Very well detailed. Even the inside, yeah, even the curtains are kind of detailed as well. So it's really, really cool. And I like the star patterns and everything. That is very accurate to FNAF 1. Again, just really good job on this one, Funko. Everything's detailed, even behind Foxy is fairly well detailed. So they weren't holding back on this one. I'm not gonna lie. They did a really good job on that statue. Now we have one more statue for you guys here today. I'm going to have to try to grab it here. I made such a mess with that first one. Maybe the other one will not be as bad. So that's my hope. So we have kind of a surprising choice. You would think maybe they would have gone with Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, maybe Springtrap, something like that. But no, Funko instead went with Lefty. This is a really cool choice, honestly. It even has a different logo than the Foxy one. The box is based off of Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, which Lefty is from. There's the top of the box there. Really, really cool. But yeah, Lefty, what an out of left field choice. That was a great one, I know. But it's it's really cool seeing Lefty. He gets some more merchandise. He did have a Funko Pop. He did have an action figure, as well as, you know, the usual stuff like plushie, mystery mini, back when Funko was doing the Pizzeria Simulator stuff. So this is really cool to see them go back and make more merchandise for these characters. And I think the only other thing they really could do at this rate would be like soda figures, which I'm still holding out hope for a FNAF soda. I've heard rumblings, you know, I've heard rumors about it, but until I have one on Funko Soda Sundays, I'm not going to believe my eyes, you know. But that is Lefty. Let's open this one up. Again, this is probably going to take a while. I'll try to show you the process here, since I didn't really get to do that for Foxy's very well. But there is a little flap that you can try to get right here. I'm obviously not going to be able to, though, because I'm incapable of doing anything when it comes to these things. Come on. Pull out the flap. There we go. And this one comes up just like that. And then we have the inside. This is where everything kind of goes crazy. There's a little protective piece of cardboard on there, and then we have to try to pull this one out. Although I did realize that technically what you could do, if you really wanted to, is nice camera angle there. You can actually just rip the box apart. So I'm not keeping it. Oh, I just pushed the camera over. Man, we are making all kinds of messes here. So let's just keep opening this one here. Jeez. I see the statue. You guys don't get to see it yet, but I think it looks really cool so far. Let's see if I can maybe, if I can get it out now. There we go. Yeah, that was easier. I don't know why I didn't just do that with Foxy. Yeah, that was much easier. Hopefully that didn't take as long. Alright, let's open this baby up. Holy cow. Well, this one is awesome. I mean, seriously. Alright. So here is the Lefty Funko statue. I know what some of you are probably thinking, wait a minute, there is not only Lefty in this statue, that also happens to be the puppet, and yes, you would be correct. That is also the puppet. For those of you who aren't aware of the FNAF lore and all of that, the puppet is actually inside of the Lefty costume. Lefty is actually used to capture the puppet, bring them to the FNAF 6 location, hence why the puppet is here inside of Lefty, which is phenomenal choice by Funko because they really didn't have to include the puppet at all. It could have just been Lefty just standing there, but no, they went all out. This is phenomenal stuff right here. So there is the puppet, there's Lefty, as you can see right there, although kind of hard to see because puppet is moving the top part of Lefty's face up to kind of show itself. And the puppet is actually fairly well detailed as well. Yeah, it's got all the details on there. You see the puppet's arms are poking out of Lefty's suit in different places. And also the puppet's leg, one of them, is coming out from the torso area. Otherwise, the entirety of Lefty is also fairly well detailed. They did a very good job with that. They put a little bag of balloons here, which are also held up by a little piece of plastic there. Same with Lefty, he's also being held up by a bass, and there's also the puppet's music box right there as well, which is awesome because, like, why not? It's so cool. Lefty's little star is also in the center of his chest there, so bravo. Bravo, Funko. This is a phenomenal statue. I really think they went all out on these things. You know, people complain about the quality of the action figures and the pops all the time, but this is pretty dang good. I don't think there's much to complain about with these. It's fairly true to the look of the character in the games, and this is basically a 2-for-1, just like the Freddy. Well, Freddy and Gregory was actually a 3-for-1. They had Freddy, Gregory, and Vanessa, or Vanny. But this one comes with Puppet and Lefty, and you also get the little decorations and stuff too, kind of to make up for, because Lefty really never had like a stage or anything like that, so this is about as close as it's going to get. But that is phenomenal, really well made, and definitely a must-have, just like Foxy, for your FNAF collection. I'm just going to say it, hands down, these guys are both getting 10 out of 10s. They are so well detailed, so like accurate to the games. Everything that I go through, like my little checklist in my mind for these ratings, they hit every single one. Check mark, check mark, check mark. It's perfect. And these are actually two of my all-time favorite characters from the FNAF franchise, Foxy and Lefty. So it was just perfect. I mean, really, honestly, it was probably one of the best merchandise that we got at all this year for anything. And that's a pretty big claim to make, but it's going to really have to surprise me with the level of detail on these guys. I mean, just look at that. It's just so good. So well detailed. Even Lefty has like the shiny texture on him too. It's so good. So good. But yeah, that is going to do it for today, guys. I'll just show both of them real quick. There's Foxy, there's Lefty. Really cool statues. Definitely recommend if you're a FNAF collector like myself. And who knows, maybe we'll get more statues down the line. There's infinite possibilities, really. Hopefully, you know, who knows whether the merchandise we're going to be getting this year or next year for FNAF. Again, you hear rumblings, but I can't mention them, but there could be some stuff coming. So we will see what happens. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Let me know whether you guys prefer Foxy or Lefty, whether statues or just in general. And that's going to do it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.